Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, congratulations to our queen. Hope you enjoy every minute of it. You definitely deserve it. I'd like to, first of all, thank our athletic director, Mr. John Chevalier. He always accompanies me every year. Does a great job handling the AD duties at our school. And also Coach Dennis Gaines, who, you know, congrats to him for getting a free meal and making me speak on his behalf. That's always a great thing. And he was going to talk, you know, until he found out that he was going to be first. And at that point he said, nah, Logan, you take that, you know, it's, just don't stink it up or you can be fired until Thursday. This year we got matched up coincidentally with Turlins, who, as you all know, has a new head coach, Coach Dane Chaponche, who was actually our offensive coordinator last year, and you know, I know he's going to do a great job there. And we, you know, really miss him in Cecilia, but not nearly as much as our local grocery store, the Piggly Wiggly, does. You see, Dane was an avid lover in their plate lunches, and I mean, if you've ever been to the Pig, as we call it, I mean, these things are huge, and he would literally eat one a day. It was so bad that whenever Dane left, they actually, and this is a true story, they actually built a little side store called T. Cochon, which means Little Pig, just to kind of compensate for the lost revenue from Dane. So it kind of got to that level. But Dane was always nice about it. Always, you know, hey coaches, y'all want anything from the Pig? No, man, not today, Dane, but I'll definitely have the AED ready for you if you plan on finishing that thing before practice. So just, you know, let me know if you need a little bit of help. And I went to the Pig, as a matter of fact, coincidentally, and they said, how's Coach Dane doing? I said, you know, he's doing pretty good. Yeah, we're not selling as many plate lunches. I said, well, our new coordinator, Coach Clint, he comes shop here too. Oh, yeah, but he just gets salads. He ain't no country boy. He knows good at cooking. But speaking of Coach Clint, he's doing a great job so far with us. And he learned quickly just how, you know, fans and, you know, just people who aren't coaches, they really want to kind of question a coordinator and want to get inside their head and yada, yada, yada. We had this one guy that was in our coaching office and, you know, said, Coach, can I show you something on the board? Can I draw you up a play? And Clint made a mistake. Yeah, sure. Let me see what you got, you know, yada, yada. So this guy gets on this board, man, and he's drawing this up, drawing this up, drawing this up. So Clint's just looking at it, and whenever he's finished, I said, so Coach, what do you think about it? Clint's looking, and he says, well, I see one major problem with your play. And he said, what's that, Coach? He said, well, you got 13 people to start, so you might need to figure that out before, I don't know if we'll be able to run that this year. Man, just coaching, as all you coaches know, some kids, you know, just in the craziest situations, they'll crack you up, man. And during one of our JV games, this was just very, very evident. One of our kids played safety. There was a play where this kid just broke it, you know, right up the middle. And he just took a bad angle, and he literally stopped, turned this way, and then started taking off after him. And of course he didn't catch him, you know, no way. I mean, he stopped all his momentum. So our secondary coach is living on the sideline. Get your butt over here, get over here, get over here. So he gets to the sideline, he says, son, what the heck was that? He said, oh, Coach, you like that, huh? I call that my zero turn, man. He said, zero turn? He said, yeah, Coach, but my bad. I didn't turn fast enough. I was never catching. I was about to just laugh right out loud, but I didn't want to, you know, make the secondary coach even that much matter. But also, true story. With more experience, you know, I notice little things about our kids. For example, they don't know, kids today, they don't know nearly as much about sports history, football history, and, you know I did, or, you know, maybe we did growing up. And in our hallway, we have a lot of things, football hallway, we have a lot of things like college, former college players that came from Cecilia, they have their helmets. Coach Morton actually put up most of that stuff, did a great job with that. And we have one thing, it's a picture of Jerry Rice, kind of with his story, it's an inspirational story. So I'm walking in the hall and I see this kid, and it's like he's, you know, figuring out all the answers to, you know, all the problems in the world, just, you know, staring through it. It's like, you know, well, how long has this kid been reading this, you know? So I'll go up to him and I said, hey man, I said, you like that? You got anything from that pic? He said, Coach, Jerry Rice, he said, he must have been good, huh? I said, man, he was best, you know, best receiver in NFL's history. He said, so Coach, where's his jersey? I said, where's his jersey? I said, what do you mean, man? He said, Coach, y'all didn't even retire this guy's jersey? I mean, he was the best player in NFL history. Why y'all didn't put it next to Jamaican Dartez's jersey? I said, well, he didn't come here, man, but, you know, we just kind of had to put it up there. So, good question, though. That's the way to get on your toes. And I'll finish you off with, I had to share this with you. This is just too good. And True story, wouldn't make this up. We were on the sideline during one of our games, and we usually, our local priest, always, he comes on the sideline, comes speak to the team before the games, you know, and everything. So he's normally, you know, very vocal on the sidelines, he's very visible. And he notices, you know, that one of our kids hadn't been dressing. So he goes up to the kid, and this kid, he didn't know it, but he was ineligible, you know, his grades weren't up to par, you know, and this and that. So he asked me, he said, man, he said, I've been noticing, why aren't you dressing out? He said, you know, what's the problem? He said, well, Father, he said, I missed practice. And so Coach told me I had to sit this game. And his friends were standing right behind me, and they look at him, and they said, dude, you just lied to a priest. So he kind of gets his wits about him. And he goes back, and I guess he says, man, I made a mistake. So he says, well, Father, he said, that wasn't true. He said, I hurt my knee. They said, dude, you just lied to the priest twice. He says, Father, I have a confession to make. I'm ineligible, I have bad grades, but I'm gonna be back next year to look at him, don't make it a third time. That's all I got, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Kiwanis, thanks for putting up with me. Coaches, great luck for this season. I'm out of here.